The story opens with a police officer secretly arriving at a hidden location. He steals a bag and drives away, planning to sell it later for a huge amount of money. But the moment he sits inside his car, he starts feeling like someone is watching him. Before he can react, a mysterious figure suddenly grabs his neck and slits his throat. The killer is revealed to be Tiffany. She was the lover of the man whose soul is now trapped inside Chucky. Tiffany kills the police officer because the stolen bag contains the broken remains of Chucky's body. She believes that her lover's soul is still inside those pieces, and she wants to bring him back into the world, no matter what form he takes, because she truly loves him. After returning home, Tiffany carefully takes out all the broken pieces of Chucky and begins stitching them together. She sews the body back into shape, adding spare doll parts to complete him. Once finished, Chucky looks more terrifying than ever. Tiffany is thrilled, convinced that she has fixed him. She then places Chucky inside a star-shaped circle and starts performing a strange ritual, hoping it will bring his soul back and make him come alive. At first, nothing happens. There is no movement at all. After some time, one of Tiffany's friends arrives at the house. As Tiffany turns around, she realizes that Chucky is no longer where she left him. At that moment, she understands. Chucky is alive again. Tiffany ties up her friend so he can't escape. Suddenly, Chucky appears in front of him and suffocates him with a pillow, killing him on the spot. Tiffany is overjoyed to see Chucky alive because inside the doll is the soul of the man she wanted to marry. She starts talking to Chucky and shows him a wedding ring, asking if he remembers it. She explains that she found the ring near his body when he died. Hearing this, the soul inside Chucky bursts out laughing and coldly tells her that he never planned to marry her at all. His words completely shatter Tiffany's heart. Overwhelmed with anger and pain, she doesn't know what to do. To calm herself, she locks Chucky inside a cage. The scene then shifts to a new setting where we see a young man arriving to pick up a girl named Jade for a party. Another guy named Jesse is with him, setting the stage for the next part of the story. But the real truth is that Jade actually loves Jesse, not the guy who came to pick her up. Just as everyone is about to leave, Jade's uncle suddenly stops them on the way. He scolds Jade and reminds her that he had already forbidden her from going out with Jesse. After saying this, he forcefully takes Jade back home with him. On the other side, Jesse is completely heartbroken. His friend tries to console him and suggests that since Jade loves him and he loves her too, they should just run away and get married. There's nothing wrong with that. Around the same time, we also learn that Jesse is actually Tiffany's neighbor. The scene then shifts back to Chucky. Seeing Chucky alone inside the cage, Tiffany brings him a female doll, a bride doll, and places it inside the cage with him. After that, she goes to take a bath while watching TV. Meanwhile, Chucky removes the ring from the bride doll's neck, cuts his way out of the cage, and escapes. Furious that Tiffany locked him up, he decides to take revenge. When he sees Tiffany relaxing in the bathtub, he grabs the TV and throws it straight into the water. The electric shock kills Tiffany instantly. Chucky feels no regret at all. He then brings the bride doll with him. Earlier, the doll had no soul, but now Chucky performs a dark ritual using Tiffany's dead body and transfers Tiffany's soul into the bride doll. When Tiffany realizes she's trapped inside a doll, she panics and gets angry. Chucky coldly tells her that she should have listened to him earlier. Now, if she ever wants both of them to return to human bodies, she must follow his orders. For that to happen, they need to recover a special amulet that was on the body of the man whose soul is inside Chucky. The problem is, that body has been buried far away. Since they're dolls and can't drive, they need a human to help them. That's when they come up with an idea, and Tiffany calls Jesse. She offers him thousands of dollars if he agrees to transport 2 dolls to a certain location. Tempted by the money, Jesse agrees. That evening, he arrives at Tiffany's house, loads both dolls into her van, and drives off, completely unaware that they're alive. On the way, Jesse meets Jade and finally confesses that he wants to marry her. Since her family won't agree, he suggests they run away together. After some hesitation, Jade agrees and goes inside to pack her things. Unbeknownst to them, Jade's uncle has been watching everything. Determined to stop them, he secretly plants drugs inside Jesse's vehicle so the police will arrest him. However, he doesn't realize that Chucky and Tiffany are inside the van and witness everything. As planned, the police soon stop the vehicle, search it, and find the drugs. Jesse and Jade are arrested. Enraged that their journey keeps getting interrupted, Chucky and Tiffany decide that the police officer must be eliminated. While the officer tries to contact Jade's uncle, Chucky secretly sabotages his car, causing it to explode violently and kill him. After that, Jesse and Jade manage to escape and continue their journey. The entire trip feels strange and terrifying to them, and they begin blaming each other for everything that's going wrong. Eventually, they reach a church and finally get married. Inside the car, Chucky and Tiffany listen to music, and Tiffany is reminded of how badly she once wanted to be married too. Later, Jesse and Jade stay at a hotel. That night, another couple sneaks into their room and steals Jesse's wallet. Tiffany notices this. When the thieves return to their own room, Tiffany follows them and smashes the glass ceiling above their bed. The heavy glass shard falls on them, killing them instantly. Chucky watches all of this and is deeply impressed by Tiffany's brutality. Smiling proudly, he tells her that now she's finally worthy of being his wife. Chucky then pulls out a wedding ring and puts it on Tiffany's finger. Tears of happiness roll down Tiffany's eyes. Meanwhile, all of them are still staying at the same hotel as Jesse and Jade. On the other side, Jesse and Jade are extremely nervous, feeling that everything happening around them somehow connects back to them. Jade calls one of her friends and asks what's really going on. He tells her the truth, that the police are actually after them. The next morning, the hotel owner discovers the dead bodies of the couple that Tiffany had killed the previous night. Panic spreads instantly. Without wasting a second, Jesse and Jade leave the hotel. Soon, their friend also arrives and tries to calm them down. He tells them that neither of them is at fault and that now they are husband and wife, they should trust each other. But as he opens one of the boxes kept inside the van, he is shocked to find Jade's uncle's dead body inside. His suspicion immediately turns into fear. He pulls out his gun and points it at Jesse and Jade, screaming at them to step out of the van. He is convinced that all the murders so far were committed by them together. At that exact moment, Chucky and Tiffany start moving and reveal themselves. Terrified, the friend tries to run away, but a speeding truck hits him brutally, tearing his body apart. Chucky angrily orders Jesse to keep driving. On the way, Chucky and Tiffany finally reveal the entire truth to Jesse and Jade. They steal another van and continue their journey. This van even has a small kitchen inside. Tiffany happily cooks food for Chucky, but soon a silly argument breaks out between them about who will wash the dishes after eating. Their fight escalates. Taking advantage of the chaos, Jade suddenly appears and traps Tiffany inside a microwave oven, while Jesse grabs Chucky and throws him out of the window. But Chucky shoots back at Jesse, causing the van to lose control and crash. Jesse survives the accident, but a badly burned Tiffany crawls out of the microwave, furious and desperate for revenge. She attacks Jade, but Jesse quickly saves her and pulls her outside. Moments later, the van explodes. At gunpoint, Chucky forces them to go to a graveyard. He needs a special amulet that is buried along with the dead body of the man whose soul is inside him. Jesse also arrives there carrying Tiffany and hands her over to Chucky. But Chucky coldly says he no longer needs her. He attacks Jade with a knife, but the blade hits Jesse instead. Chucky then ties both of them up and begins the ritual to transfer his soul back into a human body as he has finally recovered the amulet. However, when Tiffany sees the genuine love between Jesse and Jade, something inside her changes. She realizes she no longer wants to kill them or separate them. In a sudden turn, she stabs Chucky from behind and tells him that their lives are meaningless and they have no right to keep living like this. A brutal fight breaks out between them. In the end, Chucky fatally stabs Tiffany, killing her. Just then, Jesse manages to free himself and strikes Chucky with full force, sending him flying into the same grave where his original human body was buried. A police officer arrives and opens fire on Chucky. Before dying, Chucky vows that he will return someday. The police tell Jesse and Jade that they are free to go as they are still young and have been through enough. But when the police approach Tiffany's body, they are horrified to find a terrifying baby lying there. Suddenly, the monstrous baby attacks the police officer and kills him instantly. And with that shocking moment, the story comes to an end. If you enjoy such movie explanation videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.